Hello once again YouTube, and welcome to another video. And what the hell? Why are there black bars all the way in front, near me? As you can see, here's the Dalek, as per usual. How are you feeling today? What the fuck? What the fuck, man? That's some intense shit. Sorry, I haven't got a proper setup because I'm a lazy faggot like that. Self-deprecation, the finest of media. The two YouTubers most well known for self-deprecation are Zoe Burger and No Fuckers. Yeah, Zoe Burger and No Fuckers. They love to think. Oh, and also Chubbs as well. You should totally go to subscribe to those three, except for Zoe Burger, but she fucks scarce, so I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, what's up, guys? It's scarce here. So anyway, now I can make videos however long I want, so I can blabber on to make this video like about 24 hours long. So yeah, and today we're going to be reviewing Attack of the Cybermen, as you can see here, and my light's not turned on. There we go, much better. Attack of the Cybermen. Yeah, Attack of the Cybermen. This one I find overly underrated. It's one of the most underrated Doctor Who stories ever. That includes Cold Blood and Hungrier, the Web Planet, and yes, this is probably going to trigger some people. I know. Hey, hold. Do not. Allow me to say my opinion. The Twitter time! Now, hold. Do not throw a tantrum. The only reason you hate that story is because the Doctor strangles Perry. And that was because of PTSD. So basically you're mocking a doctor with... you hate a doctor because he has post-traumatic stress disorder, which is an actual mental disease. You know, Doctor Who people, they're the best kind of people. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Oh, I'm not right. Okay, yes. Okay. Well, Twin Dilemma was the one that preceded it. And it's got Colin Baker as the Sixth Doctor, which he's one of the most underrated Doctors of all time. Deserves more credit than Tennant. Like, people still think that Tennant's era was the best era of Doctor Who. What's wrong with your head? Who could... do you have the IQ of a person that hasn't even been born yet? Actually, a person who hasn't been born yet would actually think that David Tennant's era was bad. Just my opinion, yeah. Oh Christ, I just contradicted myself in the same sentence. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. 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 Fuckity fuck. Fuckity fuck. That's how that's how my video is gonna be unmonetized. So yes. And it's a pretty good story. It's the most underrated Doctor Who stories ever. most underrated Cyberman story. People actually like Doomsday. Excuse me, I have a throat infection or something. Not really good at all. Pardon me. Yep. They like Doomsday. Seriously. This shit is better than Doomsday. It's better than Doomsday. People actually like Doomsday. I know, right? If you're a true Doctor Who nerd, you'll know that Doomsday sucks. If you're not a true Doctor Who nerd, well, this channel is not for you. Sorry. Goodbye. Goodbye. Anyway, with all those non-nerds out of the way, and for the real nerds because who gives a shit about populist shit? We only care about stuff that's outside of the mainstream, don't we? The Brit with wits, don't we? Yes, I am self-aware. The Brit with wit. I know you're going to do a YouTube poop of my video. I can see you typing in the comments. Oh, Robert, triggered. More like losing my virginity. Oh. Calm down, Robert. Calm down. Oh my god. Anyway, that was a bloody long tangent. Yeah. Main reason why we're looking at this. Attack of the Cybermen. Brilliant story. I would rate it 10 out of 10. Wait. Dalek? What are you saying? Oh, we have to give our opinion and shit. Okay. So, first, the plot. The plot is... Remember Resurrection of the Daleks? Remember Resurrection of the Daleks? Remember the invasion? Remember Tomb of the Cybermen? Remember the 10th planet? Remember an earthly child? Yes, this story does reference a load of classic Doctor Who stories. Like, I mean a load. It's basically like Dead the Doctor, only better. Because it actually... And some of the complaints are... It's too violent. Why are we complaining that it's too violent? You love the Philip Hinchcliffe era for being too violent. Like the Doctor almost got strangled by a robot, and the Doctor almost drowned by a fellow Gallifreyan that was sent by the Master to kill him. And you're saying that Lytton, who's an ex-Dalek agent, this man, he worked for this guy here, this guy right here, so it has ties to Daleks, so I guess this is not a random Doctor Who review. Damn it! Anyway, yeah, so you're saying that Lytton's hands being crushed to death is worse by Cybermen is worse than the Doctor being strangled to death by a Voc robot. Double standards. Oh, I'm sorry, that's my opinion. I realise we live in a communist dictatorship over in jolly old Britain. How does it feel? Not really good. Oh no, we don't live in a democracy. And neither do you Americans. You don't live in a democracy. You live in a dictatorship. A fascist dictatorship, to be honest. Because now Donald Trump's president. Let me have a look outside the window. Is it a nuclear wasteland outside the window? Can't see any horrible dismantled stuff and horrible stuff happen in outside. So I guess it's not as bad as everybody is saying. Everything's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Donald Trump is a dickhead and an asshole, bitch and a cunt and a faggot and a horrible man. Wait. No. I mean, a white male. A white straight male. We know that Donald Trump is political correctness, ruining my childhood and several others, and my channel piece by piece. Yeah. I hate Donald Trump as much as the next person does, but he hasn't done anything today. Nothing bad has happened from what I know, so just calm down. Anyway, back to the review. Yes. Okay, so yeah, as you can tell, the cybermen are actually a threat. Cybermen are a threat? I know, right? It's absolutely unbelievable. Usually you see the cybermen being defeated by the power of love and emotions. Instead, Litton dies, he gets fully cyber converted, and he dies. He tries to fight it, but he still dies. Everybody in this story, outside of the main TARDIS team, dies. I know. It probably has a higher body count than the Terminator. All hundreds of Cybermen die. The Sixth Doctor is a total badass because he shoots, goes in and tries, with the help of Litton, and kills 3 Cybermen, and most of the work is done by the Sixth Doctor, so the Doctor is not as peaceful and passive as he thinks. That would be later proven by the War Doctor as well, which I think was the best part about Day of the Doctor. Yeah. It's not a nice story, let's just say. It's not a pantomime. It's really dignified and really gives the Cybermen a level of threat. It gives the Cybermen a level of threat. It makes them scary. It shows us the cyber conversion process. I'm sorry if I'm speaking so slowful. I'm just speaking so slow into Stephen Moffat's ear because he doesn't get that the Cybermen are not robots. They are humans. Well, I did like Dark Water and Death in Heaven because it constantly reminded us that they were humans, but it's not overly hammy like in Rise of the Cybermen and Age of Steel. So, yes, and the acting overall was good, and we have Perry once again. What about 2 stories after Planet of Fire? In this, she's still famous for 1 reason, make it 2 reasons. About to go out. Yes. But honestly, her American accent actually improves as the series goes on. Let me tell you. Nicola Bright, even though she's not actually American, she does improve her accent. Probably because she learned it from some actual American people, probably. Yeah. People from America, I mean. So, yeah. Good on her. The acting and the performance and the way Colin delivers the portrayal of the Doctor that's slightly still suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, because going through a battlefield isn't a lovely experience. He's still a little bit mad, but he was improving since day one. He was, in my personal opinion, he was improving, which is a good thing. And now onto the Cybermen. I love the voices of the Cybermen in this story. Yeah, they might sound like, "Our cyber forces have been destroyed," and that, but they had a sense of menace to them, that they could kill you if they wanted to, quite literally. Like, they didn't threaten to kill you, they just did it. They go and kill him, and then they go and do it. Go and crush his bare hands. I don't give a dude. I don't give a shit about if you treat him nicely or not. Just crush his hands, please. Please, for the love of God, crush his hands. And then they crush them, and then they bring him for they put him into cyber conversion, and we actually see people being converted into Cybermen. Like, early in the episode we see, oh, there's a normal human beings, and then they are converted into Cybermen, which is good. And I felt like Litton's performance in this is a little bit better than Resurrection of the Daleks. Keep in mind, I do like Resurrection of the Daleks, but it's not as good as Attack of the Cybermen. It would be on my top 20. It's not like a standout one. Not like a standout, like, brilliant, excellent, 10 out of 10 idea. I would rate it 8. That's Resurrection of the Daleks. It shows a different side to him, and we also get to see the people who live on Telos, the creatures that do, which is the adopted planet of the Cybermen, which this story is primarily based on. The Cryons, which, when we first saw Telos in Tombs of the Cybermen, we didn't see the original inhabitants at all. Like, none of them at all. Like, they were all wiped out. Well, either the Cybermen are lazy, or either the Cybermen miscalculated, or something like that. Because, well, they're alive and kicking, and they helped the Doctor to defeat the Cybermen. And the Doctor has his sonic lance in this story, which is the one and only sonic lance story where he uses the sonic lance. No other story actually has him using his sonic lance. I think you might use it in Big Finish. Why would you want a sonic screwdriver when you could have a sonic lance? Sounds a bit more badass, doesn't it? So yeah, that's cool. David Banks is the cyber leader. I don't have to say anything about it at all. It's just perfect. He He was perfect for the role of the cyber leader, David Banks. Like, whenever you hear that voice, excellent, you know that David Banks is playing the cyber leader. Well, if you're a Doctor Who nerd, you would. And also the cyber controller came in, but that kind of is the problem that I have with it. You see, it makes the cyber leader not the bigger threat, because the cyber controller is the bigger threat. The cyber controller did do a good performance. After all, it was in the original one. But I call him the fat cyber controller because he's just so goddamn fat. Like, literally, he needs to lose some pounds because he looks like this. Just exercise. Do cybermen exercise? Leave a comment in below that I will not read, telling me that cybermen exercise, because this story in the expanded universe says so, and I will ignore your comment like any rational human being would. That fed my cocaine addiction. Ow! Ha ha! Ah! What was I talking about? Oh yeah. How Cyber Controller is not as good as David Banks. He's good, but not as brilliant as David Banks. David Banks puts his all into the cyber leader. That's why I think many people were pretty... I was pretty... Like, when the cyber leader returned in 2006, he just acted like every other cyberman. Whilst David Banks' performance, he didn't act like most cybermen. He says, excellent, proceed. And there are theories that the 80s cybermen are kind of a experiment to add some emotion so they can combat the humans. Don't you agree, Dalek? Holy shit, man. Don't say that, please. They don't like... The audience wouldn't like it, okay? Oh my god, we hit the 23 mark. The 23-minute mark. Oh my god! Celebrate good times, come on. But you probably won't see this video because I have bad luck all the time. Or not, I'm just really shit at life and everybody hates me. So, I would rate this story good old 9 out of 10. It's quite a spicy meme. Actually, memes are dead, aren't they? And unfunny. Well, most of them are. So, there are some gold gems there. Some lit gems. Maybe that's also not a spicy meme either. I'm sorry. It's just the Brit with wits. Blame it on the Brit with wit or something. Don't. Because he actually gets my channel promoted, which is a good thing. And people would be like, oh, I want to check out this Nights of Awesomeness guy. And they go into their channel and they go onto my channel and they say, oh, his content is shit. I'll subscribe to him. Yeah. Now it's the 25 mark. So, goodbye. Bye. Bye! The video's over. Why are you still here? Go! Get off this tab! Please! Please save me from the nothing I've become! Help me end my suffering right now!